All right. We're joined here by Timbers defender Finn Surman. Finn, thanks for joining us. We'll open it up to questions. Who wants to start us off? You okay?
Yeah, no, we're good.
Alex?
Finn, it's, not the start that you guys have wanted to the year, 8th loss in 14. Just come after the World Cup break, what needs to change for this team to salvage the season?
We sat there, salvage the season. I think that it's still completely salvageable. I think we can completely turn this around. I've always said that I believe that we are a good team, and we're close to being that good team that we can be. We need to I think we really need to look at ourselves as individuals, and that starts with me looking at myself and how can I help my teammates better throughout the game? How can I support them better? And then we as a team we as individuals need to play a little bit better. We need to be more switched on in certain moments and have less lapses of concentration, and that will ultimately help us to become the team that we can be and the team that we should be. I mean, it's like you said, 14 games, it's been a long time. We should be doing better by now. We're not, and that's something that's difficult for all of us, but we'll continue to work on that and continue to push to be where we think we should be.
Hey, Finn. Phil mentioned that part of the conversation during the second half was controlling the pace, slowing things down. I noticed when Kamal came out and Ian came in, a lot of Ian's hand gestures from the back were, calming it down. Mm-hmm. And can you just kind of talk about how that felt, how the chaos or the pace of the game kind of got out of hand in a way that was not what Phil had kind of had in mind?
Yeah, I think when both teams, when we're at home and we're really trying to press, and they're a pressing team as well, it does ramp the intensity up and make the game go fast. And I think that when we are going like that, it does sometimes turn into a little bit of a basketball game. It's happened like that a lot of times at our home, which is sometimes it's okay because it works in our favour, and sometimes it's not so okay. So I think the message was to get more control over the game. We wanted to, keep the ball, try to pin them in a bit better, and create good opportunities to get ourselves back in the game. And yeah, that's part of Ian coming on and trying to slow people down. And I say control again, just get more control.
Tyson?
Just what's it like for you to only have one thing to focus on now?
I mean, yeah, like I've said, it's always been focused on Timbers. Until the end of this game, and so now I'll have a little bit of the time to reflect on this past game just been, and then, like you said, it's all going to be on the World Cup now. So I'm super excited for that. A couple friendly games coming up, and then we're into the big dance. So it's super exciting time for me and my country, and yeah, I really can't wait for it.
Just one more question on that, and I apologize if you covered this earlier this week. With the benefit of playing in Vancouver before, how do you kind of see that helping New Zealand? Because I believe you guys have 2 matches in Vancouver.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, it helps. A couple of our team have played there before, and so I guess there's a little bit of positivity in this and being familiar with your surroundings and that sort of stuff. It's nice to stay on the West Coast and that for me. So we'll be able to tell our teammates a little bit about, I don't know, what to expect with the stadium and that sort of stuff. I don't think it makes too much difference, but it is nice just being somewhere that I've been before, and so I'm not going crazy, looking at different things, and I'm in somewhere where I've been before.
Any more questions in the room? Okay, we'll wrap it there. Thanks for the time, Finn. Thank you.